Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our channel where we delve into the enthralling world of professional wrestling. Today, we have a truly gripping tale to share, the story of Bray Wyatt's first and last matches in WWE. Join us as we explore the genesis and culmination of a character that captivated the WWE universe like no other. So without further ado, let's dive into the darkness and redemption of Bray Wyatt. It's not surprising that Bray Wyatt pursued a career as a WWE wrestler, given that both his father and grandfather had previously wrestled for the company. Wrestling was already a part of Wyatt's family history, and although he initially intended to attend college on a football scholarship, he ultimately dropped out and followed in his father's footsteps by entering the world of wrestling. Wyatt was not alone in this endeavor, as his younger brother Bo Dallas also joined him. They began their training at WWE's development system, FCW, in 2008, and Wyatt has his first wrestling match in early 2009 under the name Duke Rotundo, which was a reference to his real name, Wyndham Rotunda. After spending a year in development, Wyatt was given the opportunity to compete on Season 2 of NXT, where he was renamed Husky Harris and was one of 8 rookies vying to become the next breakout star. On the same night that he made his debut on the main roster, the up-and-coming Bray Wyatt was paired with his mentor, Cody Rhodes, for his first WWE match. Together, they faced off against MVP and his rookie, Showtime Percy Watson. Initially, Cody took the lead and managed to wear down Percy before unleashing a series of impressive moves on Showtime, culminating in a powerful splash into the corner. However, Cody was eventually taken out of the match, leaving Bray to pick up the slack. Despite hitting a massive senton, Bray missed an elbow drop, allowing Percy to tag in MVP. From there, the pace of the match picked up, with MVP layering into Bray while Cody tried unsuccessfully to help his rookie. In the end, Showtime managed to tag back in and secure the pinfall victory over Bray and Cody. Bray Wyatt's performance in the match was satisfactory, although he had not yet adopted the persona of Bray Wyatt. Interestingly, some of the moves he employed as Husky Harris were later incorporated into his repertoire as the Eater of Worlds. Following several weeks on NXT, the third-generation wrestler transitioned from Husky to Bray. Despite being eliminated from the competition, he continued to appear on the main roster and made a memorable impact at Hell in a Cell 2010 when he tagged John Cena during a match and subsequently joined the Nexus. Bray remained a member of the faction for several months even after CM Punk assumed leadership. However, his first stint on the main roster was cut short when he became embroiled in a feud with Randy Orton and was written off TV after receiving a punch and a kick on the head. During his hiatus, Bray underwent further training and developed a new, darker persona as a creepy cult leader. This new character, known as Bray Wyatt, made his debut in FCW in 2012, transitioned to NXT when it became WWE's new development system. Promos featuring Bray aired on the show, providing fans with insight into his character and culminating in his first official match as Bray Wyatt. Prior to the announcer's introduction, Bray Wyatt had already taken hold of the microphone and introduced himself to the audience as the Angel in the Dark, promising that they would soon learn more about him. His debut match was against Aiden English, who was known as NXT's resident enhancement talent at the time. Wyatt's initial move was to deliver a gut kick to English, followed by a series of punching maneuvers both inside and outside of the ring. Displaying his impressive strength, Wyatt lifted English over his shoulder and slammed him into the mat with his signature move, the Sister Abigail. Although the match lasted just under 2 minutes, its primary purpose was to formally introduce Bray Wyatt and showcase his character to the live audience. Fans were immediately drawn to the Wyatt character, as evidenced by their chants of his name throughout the match. This debut was just the beginning of Wyatt's journey, as he would go on to form the Wyatt family and introduce 2 followers he referred to as sons, including Luke Harper. Bray Wyatt laid Harper and Rowan to victory, resulting in their becoming NXT Tag Team Champions. During this time, airy videos were shown on Raw, warning the main roster of the Wyatt family's impending arrival. Their first target was Kane, whom the trio attacked on Raw. This set up Bray Wyatt's first match on the main roster, which was against Kane. Given that both Bray and Kane were two of the most supernatural characters in WWE, it made sense for them to fight in an Inferno Arena match. With the help of Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, Bray emerged victorious by defeating the Devil's favorite demon. Following this win, Wyatt continued to dominate the WWE roster, picking up wins over mainly smaller names. The Wyatt family then engaged in a rivalry with CM Punk and Daniel Bryan, which began after Luke Harper lost the match to Punk. Despite the Wyatts' dominance, the best in the world, Punk and Bryan, put up a good fight. On multiple occasions, the GOAT out-wrestled the family. However, things changed when Bray and his followers singled out Bryan after multiple beatdowns. Daniel Bryan eventually gave in and became the fourth member of the Wyatt family. Unfortunately, it turned out to be a bad acquisition, as not only did the Wyatt family stop winning after Bryan joined, but when Bray went to punish him, Daniel turned on him and left the group. The Eater of Worlds got his revenge at the Kaizen 14 Royal Rumble by beating Daniel Bryan, although their paths would cross again years later. Later that same night, Wyatt, Harper, and Rowan attacked another major star, John Cena. Bray later explained that he wanted to show that Cena's heroic characters were fake and his intentions were to change the face of WWE into a monster of WrestleMania 30. Bryan and Cena went one-on-one, and despite interference from the Wyatt family, John Cena stood triumphant and became the first person to pin the new face of Fear. Bray would avenge his loss a month later at Extreme Rules, but it didn't really matter since he and Cena faced off in his third match where the 16-time world champion literally buried Wyatt under a pile of equipment cases. After that rivalry, Bray feuded with another WWE veteran, Chris Jericho. This one went a bit better with Jericho only defeating Bray Wyatt once, and Wyatt beating Jericho twice, one of which was at SummerSlam. After this, the Wyatt family broke up after Bray set Luke Harper free. In his WWE career, Eric Rowan experienced a newfound freedom as he embarked on his first solo rivalry as a singles competitor. This began at Hell in a Cell 2014, where Bray Wyatt interfered in a match between Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, ultimately causing Ambrose to lose. This sparked a feud that lasted throughout the remainder of 2014 and concluded in early 2015. Of the 5 matches that took place between Dean and Bray, Wyatt emerged victorious in 4, making a successful comeback after his previous rivalries with Cena and Jericho. Following a successful feud with the Lunatic Fridge, Bray Wyatt set his sights on another legend, The Undertaker, at Fastlane. Wyatt officially challenged the Deadman to a match at WrestleMania, which Taker accepted. However, despite his efforts, Wyatt fell victim to the Tombstone Piledriver and left the grand stage of the Mall in defeat. The next major rivalry for the Eater of Worlds was against Roman Reigns, whom he cost the Money in the Bank contract. This led to a match at Battleground where Bray Wyatt emerged victorious thanks to the interference from Luke Harper. After defeating the Formidable Dog and reforming the Wyatt family, Eric Rowan eventually returned along the new member, Braun Strowman. The revived Wyatt family experienced both victories, such as the TLC over the ECW Legends, and losses, including against the Brothers of Destruction at Survivor Series, Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns at SummerSlam, and The Rock and John Cena at WrestleMania 32 in 2016. Bray's career encountered a setback when he suffered an injury while WWE was touring Europe. However, he returned shortly after the Wyatt family had a feud with the WWE Tag Team Champions, The New Day. The family emerged victorious at Battleground, but the tag titles were not on the line. Following this win, the group was split up, with Strowman moving to Raw and Bray and Harper going to SmackDown. This split proved to be a beneficial move for Bray Wyatt's career as he began to feud with Randy Orton. The two were set to face off at Backlash, but Orton was attacked by W before the match began, resulting in a forfeit win for Bray. The two men, with Wyatt in their names, faced off once more at No Mercy, where Wyatt emerged victorious again, thanks to the help from Luke Harper. Despite their rivalry, Randy surprised everyone by joining forces with Wyatt. Ladies and gentlemen, we've traveled through the darkness and redemption of Bray Wyatt's career, witnessing his first and last matches in WWE. Every twist and turn showcased Bray's commitment to pushing the boundaries of character development in wrestling. As we bid farewell to Bray Wyatt in WWE, Let us marvel at the extraordinary journey he shared with us. We invite you to share your favorite Bray Wyatt moments in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more captivating tales from the world of professional wrestling. Until next time, stay enthralled, stay captivated, and stay mesmerized by the legends that make this industry shine. Goodbye.